Hi. We are glad to announce the launch of Prime Investors Insurance Rankings, and the first category of products we'll be covering is term insurance. Now, when investors in India try to buy an insurance product, their experience is like that of a first timer entering a Starbucks outlet. So he thinks that he's just going to have a cup of coffee, but he's faced with so many choices of cappuccinos, espressos, and lattes, he simply doesn't know what to buy. In insurance too in India, there are many types of products that are offered, from endowment plans to money back plans to ULIPs and various types of traditional plans. But we think that a pure term insurance cover is the most important kind of insurance product and possibly the sole product also that the investor needs to buy. So the investor, when he goes to buy insurance, the first question that he tries to answer is what kind of insurance that he should buy. We feel that insurance serves one purpose for the investor, which is basically that his family or his dependent should be compensated for the loss of his income in the case of his untimely death. So, income replacement being the prime purpose of an insurance cover, we feel the term insurance plans offers this benefit the best. It offers the maximum cover for the lowest cost. So, we cover term insurance plans in detail in this module. The second question that a person has to answer actually is how much cover he needs. So people use formulae like 10x income, 15x income, but we think that the insurance cover has to be a customized product for each person based on his income level, the expenses of his family, the way in which it can be extrapolated over his working life, and also other factors such as his assets, liabilities, loans, and so on. So to calculate the size of the term cover, we have a handy calculator on our site which you can use. The third question that the customer often faces is how long should the insurance cover him? Now, given that income replacement is the main purpose of a term plan, we think that the cover also should last as long as the person's working life. Now, insurers are kind enough to offer you all sorts of longer covers, like up to 99 years of age, whole life plans, etc. But we find that the premiums go up exponentially the longer you stretch your cover. So if you want to keep your cover economical, it is best to cover only your working life. Do read our take on how long your insurance plan should be in the ebook. Now we come to the more crucial aspect, which is which product should you choose from which insurer. So most people think that choosing a term insurance plan is simply a case of choosing a product with low premiums, right? But we have a slightly different approach. We feel that because the term insurance cover is such a critical protection component for your family, the main thing that you should consider is the ability and the willingness of the insurer to compensate your dependents quickly, to settle their claims quickly in the event of your untimely death. So in order to arrive at the best selection of term insurance products for you, we have applied a two-stage process. The first is the elimination criteria. So first, after looking at all the 24 life insurers in India, we've basically shortlisted a few based on their longevity, that is the vintage, how long they've been around, their solvency ratio, their safety and stability. This is the elimination criteria. Now this short list of insurers, we pick out their pure term plans and then subject them to rankings. The rankings are not based simply on premium. We think claim settlement is an important metric, and so are other metrics such as persistency, solvency, the person's assets under management, market share, and so on. So we use a multi-factor approach. We assign weights to various factors and we arrive at the short list of insurers or insurance plans from which you can choose the one that you like. Now, if you like to do your own homework on insurers, we also have a DIY insurance tool where you can actually sort insurers on different parameters and look at how their metrics look in comparison to each other. This in a nutshell is a coverage of our insurance rankings. Stay safe and stay protected.